Welcome, 239 Uncensored. We are live today. We have a lot of cool stuff. We've got Beth Cattazzone. Beth Cattazzone in the studio. Beth, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Yeah, and we got a really cool thing today. We're going to talk about the Naples Fashion Week, which is a really cool thing. And you're the founder, and we're live today, so it's really cool.
I am super cool. I'm so excited to be here. Yeah, Naples Fashion Week.
Yeah. So before we kick off, we know that the Fashion Week is this week, and it goes into the 11th, right? Next Monday would be the end. So all the way through.
That's correct.
Yeah. So fill us in a little bit about all the events you have going on. We are live. We do have some tickets to give away, which is kind of cool. And I know people are going to be excited about that. So let us know a little bit of what's happening.
Oh my goodness. We have so much fun happening this week. We have, I think, 5 fashion show events. So beginning this week on Tuesday, tomorrow, we have the Accessory Show, which is at the Club Room, which is part of Campiello's. That is a 4-course luncheon. And just so everybody knows, all the proceeds, 100% of our proceeds go to Youth Haven from every event this week. So that's really exciting.
Yeah. And I want to chime in on that because Youth Haven's a really big part of my life. I was involved with the board for several years, and obviously kids, I'm on Big Brothers Big Sisters now, but this charity has a lot invested in myself, I should say. So it's important. It's a great thing.
To me too. Yeah, it's really important. So we have the Accessory Show tomorrow. That's at noontime. It's a 4-course luncheon, and that's a super fun event. The girls actually aren't wearing clothes. They're wearing cat suits.
Oh.
So it's all about the accessories, which is going to be really, really fun. We have vendors there so people can buy anything they see that's walking around on the models. And, of course, there's a lunch, and it's at Campiello. So it's going to be fabulous.
So accessories basically would be necklaces, chains. So basically the cat suits are going to be worn so they can highlight the accessories.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
so
gonna be interesting.
They're not wearing clothes, so
no clothes.
Racy. No, it's not like that. But
right.
Yeah. So they have hats, scarves, jewelry, masks. We'll sell masks. So that's actually a masquerade as well.
Okay.
And all the ladies or gentlemen, if you'd like to come, are wearing black.
Oh, okay.
So it's in masks. So during the day.
Wow.
I'm just shaking it up in Naples.
You are taking Naples to the next level is what I like about it.
I like to do things outside of the box. Okay. So then we have on Wednesday, we have the Chico's in-store fashion event, and they are giving away lots of goodies at Chico's. And there'll be obviously models because it'll be in-store fashion event. And that's at 4 p.m. at the Waterside Shops.
Okay.
That is a free event as well. And then on Thursday, we have the Casanova Boutique Runway Show, and that will have wine, nibbles, fashion, and a silent auction. Those tickets are $75. All the tickets can be purchased on the website.
Okay.
And that's at 3 p.m. at the Bayfront Shops.
And your website is we'll probably repeat it many times.
NaplesFashionWeek.com.
All right. NaplesFashionWeek.com. A nice, easy website.
Yes. And then on Saturday, Shades of Naples in Tin City is having a sip and shop. So some free wine there and fabulous sunglasses. They have all the top brands, beautiful, beautiful sunglasses. And I love Martha. She's one of our best supporters, one of our biggest supporters. On Friday, we have the Goddess Gathering event at 4 Elements Yoga, and that's at 6 p.m. That is an amazing women's event. All the ladies dress up like goddesses, and they do a lot of like energy clearing thing. It's very yoga, so it's really fun, but it's different. It's unique. And Betsy Opt, who owns that, who's also a registered dietitian.
Yeah, Betsy's great.
Fabulous. She's one of my best friends. Love Betsy so much. Betsy is so exciting.
Yeah, she's come in here and did a show as well, so it's really cool.
She's very knowledgeable. If you're looking for a registered dietitian, I highly recommend Betsy. She's very good at her job.
Yes.
So that's 4 Elements Yoga. On Saturday, we also have the Dillard's in-store fashion event. And that is at 12 noon. That's going to be in the Coastland Center Mall. It's outside of the store, but inside of the mall. So in the hallway, I guess you would call it. And they're having a full-on runway event. So that's going to be really fun. And I know they're giving away the first 50 people who purchase tickets to that event. It's seated, and they have really amazing gifts.
And that's Saturday, this coming Saturday at noon.
Saturday at noon. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the 9th.
Yeah.
And Sunday, we're just taking the day. but feel free. If anyone wants to have an event, let me know.
That would be good.
And then Monday is our big designer show. So we actually have pre-event shopping. The doors to the Gulf Shore Playhouse will open at 3 p.m. We have tons of vendors, beautiful gowns, hats, accessories, so much fun. So 3 p.m., those doors open. Anyone can come and shop at 3. At 5 p.m., we have the Junior Designer Show. And that is so exciting to me because we have 2 young men that are showing their designs. One is 11 and one is 12. And Matthew Mucha, who's our featured designer, he's been on NBC Little Big Shots, and he is known as the child designer to the stars. And his dream is to have Lady Gaga walk the runway in one of his fashions, of course, at Naples Fashion Week.
Yes,
So,
of course.
yeah.
Where else?
So that would be great.
Yeah.
And then 7 p.m., the designer show. And that is fabulous. We have so many designers that have come in to do that event. And I'm really, really thrilled about it. Some out of Miami. Yeah, it's exciting. We have Yessie Rose Fashions. She's done New York Fashion Week. They're fabulous, beautiful, something for everybody. I like to make sure that we have something for everyone. So yeah, and we have also lots of entertainment for those shows. So the 5 p.m. Junior Designer Show, we have Citrus Circus. It's for kids. It's really fun. The tickets are very inexpensive. Please bring your kids and have a great time. Dress up. Our theme for that day is old Hollywood.
Okay.
So dress up in your old Hollywood silks and glam and come and have a great time. At the 7 p.m. at the designer show, we have Elite Dance Company coming in. They're doing a whole synchronized dance. And we have 2 ballroom dancers. We're auctioning off 3 gowns, one of which I made. And my ballroom dancer is wearing a gown I made too. So that's really exciting. Yeah. What else do we have? Oh, we have so many raffles, auctions. A lot of people in the community really showed up and sponsored us and helped us. It's really, really exciting. I'm so grateful to all of our sponsors for helping us out. We have amazing sponsors. So we have Rouse that came in, as they were with us last year as well, last fall. Luminaire Photo is one of our huge supporters. Carl has been really great to us. Y Style, again, Shades of Naples. Let's see, who else do we have? Of course, Infinite Recording Studios, which is my husband's recording studio. And just so many others, Anya and Nikki, so many supporters from the community. I'm really, really appreciative.
Yeah. And then we're going to put the link on this when we post it on Facebook. We're going to share it with everybody. And then we also, if you're interested in getting some tickets, we do have some free tickets. So comment below and, comment, share. And what Amanda's going to do, Amanda's going to go through, she works with us and works obviously with Beth, but they're going to go through and select people who share a lot and, are involved in pushing this out, because everybody's got to understand that this is for our kids in Collier County. Yes. Now, abuse shelter for our kids. It's just something that is very important. So everything that we get, everything that you make goes directly to that.
Correct. Yeah. And I think what people don't realize is that Steve and I, my husband and I, who run Fashion Week, we're all volunteers. The only people getting paid in this show are our producers. And, we've donated all of our time for Naples. This is really about Naples. It's so wild, but it's about Youth Haven. So, we got to sell those tickets so that we can give our proceeds to Youth Haven. We really want to try to raise at least a minimum of $25,000 to create their outdoor healing sanctuary. So right now they have an outdoor space that's just broken ground. And I'm going to see that through actually to its fruition. So I'm really excited about that. We've been talking about partnering with the botanical garden and getting some amazing plants in there and just helping them to really see that space come to life for these kids. These kids spend an average of 10 months in that facility when they're taken from their homes. That's where they go temporarily until they go to foster care. And they're in crisis, and it's a really, really important place. I get a little choked up when I talk about it.
Yeah, it is. Youth Haven's just an amazing place. I'm very familiar with that. Like I said, being on the board several years ago, but I spent a lot of time on the board. And really, what Youth Haven is, if there's a situation or a crisis in the home, these young kids get placed. And they don't have no place to go, so they get placed in emergency shelter, and then usually it goes beyond. Right. So they end up staying there for periods of time before they can be placed in foster care or back in the care of a family. So these kids really really need us. They need our support. And we all know Naples and Collier County, it's just a great place for that. And then to have something like, the Fashion Week is just a great thing because we're all having fun while we're really supporting the kids.
Yes, and I love, just everybody participating together, community based, like everyone who's involved in this project, like Amanda from Niche Gala Events. She's been such an amazing help. It's about love and joy and coming together and creating something beautiful. And that's what this is about.
Yeah. Now let's go backwards because we kind of get in. We were excited about the event. We got a lot going on and we want to make sure everybody knows about it because, it starts today. Tomorrow's a big day and then it goes on through. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved and why you're doing this.
So my husband and I are from Boston. We have a recording studio in Boston, and we were in the midst of opening a studio here. We moved here last year, and the first few months I was in Naples, I was just shopping. That's what we do in Naples, right? And I love fashion, so I spent a lot of time at the stores on Fifth. And as I was walking down Fifth Avenue one day, I was thinking, we should have an opening event for our new studio. That's a community event so we can get to know our neighbors and the businesses and just introduce ourselves to Naples. So that was kind of where the idea came from. And I love fashion so much. I was a professional singer for many years. That's how my husband and I met like 20 years ago.
Nice.
And I produced a lot of my own shows and music videos and things like that. So I produced lots of shows before. So I was like, okay, well, let's just do this. One day I'm walking down Fifth Avenue and I saw Sujin Plaza. And I was like, this is a perfect place for a fashion show event. Like, this is awesome. Let's do it here. And out of the sky came Naples Fashion Week. And I was like, why is no one doing this? What's happening? And I guess it had been tried before a few times. And it failed, but that's okay. And so I like to say that I resurrected it last fall.
Oh, that's great.
So I brought it back. And in the history of Naples, we had the first actual fashion week. So that's really cool.
Yeah, that's really good. It's really good. And a lot of events, a lot of neat events. Now you do this, I believe you do it in the spring, and then do you do something in the fall as well if things go good, or how's that work?
So it's spring and fall.
Right.
We hope that someday to follow New York Fashion Week, people will say, I'm going to Naples. Yeah.
Next. Yeah. I think that's very possible. Tell us a little bit about your experience in Naples. You said I'm originally from New England as well. You're from Boston. Moving down here, what's it like? What's it been like moving down here to Naples? Is it kind of neat?
It's amazing. I mean, I grew up in New Hampshire and I lived in New England my whole life. And for anybody who's from New England, it's just a very different space. I love New England. But Naples has the friendliest, most talented, amazing people here. So like within the first few months, I had met women who were creating their own eyebrow serums and just doing all these awesome things that I had never met people like that. And I'm like that. So in New England, I was kind of a rare bird, I guess. People were kind of like, this girl's so excited. What's wrong with her? But in Naples, everyone that I've met is like that. So I'm just very happy and energetic. I love creating things, and I go 150%, and that's just, Naples is like that. There's so many people here making a difference, who are very passionate about what they do, and it's just an awesome experience. And I felt like I found my home here. So
yeah, so I've been here 30, I think right about 32 years. So I like to go back to visit back to New England, but when I come back here, I'm like, this is great, and obviously the weather, but yeah, we really appreciate what you're doing for the Naples Fashion Week. Just a little bit of a rundown. We're going to share this as well. We'll push this out. A lot of things going on. It's going to be a busy week. Going to be a lot of fun for a good cause. Anything else to add to the experience?
I just want to say thank you. If I didn't mention some of our sponsors, I apologize, guys. Thank you so much to Casanova in Bayfront, and Chico's and Dillard's, and all the sponsors that we do have who have been supporting us. And we have like 30 volunteers that came in. Amanda from Niche Gala is one of them, who have just been like so amazing. They're spending so much of their time and helping us. And yeah, just thank you to everyone for supporting Naples Fashion Week. It's about Naples. So it's just so much fun. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Amanda, she didn't want to get up here with us today, but Amanda's a good friend of mine with Niche Gala, does a lot of things in the community.
Yeah.
She's got the greatest kids herself, but she really does a lot for all the other kids in the community. So it's just she's amazing. She's amazing.
Yes.
Just really fun. Well, thank you so much. Throw in anything else you want to add.
We have so many surprises at the designer event. So at 7 p.m. the designer event, there's a cocktail hour. It starts at doors open at 6 for that event. We have lots of fun, weird surprises. So I like to do crazy things that are over the top. I'll give you one little hint.
Give me a hint.
Give you one little piece of information. So we're doing a lot. Of course, I just got myself all nervous. We'll have a live Oscar there. So like an Oscar statue, but it's a nice looking male model who's going to be body painted in gold, who will be one of our photo areas. That'll be part of that. So things like that.
It might be me. Nice looking Oscar statue.
Yeah, so guy with nice ripped abs is going to be standing there, and you can take pictures with him. So things like that. I love to do wild and crazy things. Our fashion shows are very exciting. We have so many different surprises. We have the live disco ball, so you can figure out what that means when you come to the event. So just lots of fun things like that.
Yeah. Well, Beth, it's been great. Anytime, just so you know, anytime you want to come back, you know, obviously next year we'll get right on it early, and we'll be right there for you, whatever you guys need. And like I said, we get out to a lot of people with the 239 uncensored. Yeah. And it hasn't even been uncensored today. It's been great. We don't have nothing we need to censor. It's been great. But it's really good. So welcome, and we love what you're doing. And again, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me today.
Thanks, Beth. I appreciate it. 239 uncensored, everything Southwest Florida and beyond. And we are out.